Hello, and welcome to Tales from the Backlog. My name is Steve Boshier, and I'm a beautiful lady. If you don't know this channel, this is Shadows of Archonia, where we have all sorts of tabletop role-playing games. On Friday nights, we have our ongoing games, which we play at an in-person table in the other room here. Right now, we're about to do episode 68 of our second long-form campaign over there. And then on Monday nights, like tonight, we have this show, Tales from the Backlog. And this is where we try out all sorts of different role-playing games with a rotating cast of players. In fact, we have two brand new players to the channel tonight, and we'll introduce them in a moment. Yeah, if you want to hang out with us, come join our Discord. You can find a link underneath the video, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. We're streaming to both platforms right now. If you are on Twitch, be aware we have a YouTube channel where you can find all the back episodes of both of those shows that I just mentioned. And we have a Patreon as well. So if you really like what you see, you can come help us out. And for as little as $1 a month, you can gain access to the pregame shows that we record for 15 minutes prior to every stream that we do. We just did one right now. In this case, it was a lot of game business, talking about our characters and rules and stuff. Sometimes we're just talking about whatever. We don't know. It's whatever we're talking about. So there's also a free sample, one of those, up on the YouTube channel right now if you want to see what it's like. So that's it for me. I'm going to turn it over to Alan. Tell us what we're doing, bud.
Okay. Well, the reason why the pregame was so game heavy is because we're serious gamers. That's why. Serious gamers. My name's Alan. I'll be keeping tonight. I am your keeper of the arcane lore, and we're going to be doing Blackwater Creek. This is a scenario I ran as my first scenario on the channel, but I was very sick that day and a lot of complications happened. We made it through, but I feel like this time Blackwater Creek Redux, it's going to be a lot more interesting.
Yes, and I'm the only returning player from the original run, so there's no spoilers. Yes. And it was 2 years ago, so I don't remember.
Okay, so we're going to jump right into it. I'll be introducing everyone's character. I'll be introducing them and then you'll be telling me about them. But we're starting off in September 24th, 1928. It's a very misty, kind of foggy day in Arkham, Massachusetts. A lot of students are rallying together because they're just about to start the new year at the university. And if you don't know about Miskatonic University, it's very prestigious. We're talking Harvard times 10. Very, very prestigious university. A lot of people trying to get in. But there's a little bit of how do you say, rumors going around the university lately about a teacher that has been absent, and maybe that's come around to you for every now and then, but nothing really hard concrete until you all receive a notice from one of the headmasters at the university, Mr. McTavish. Is called for all four of you to go to his office urgently on this day. And he wanted to discuss something very urgent. So everyone, this will be fun. Everyone give me a luck roll.
Fail.
I succeed.
Okay. Jacob?
Hang on 1 second. I had to go. Let's do this.
No worries.
Yeah.
I probably got
I'm on there.
my
21, so I'm under.
Ooh.
Okay. Christy, what was your number?
My luck is 60, and I rolled a 50.
Okay. So it looks like Jacob will be going first. Jacob, please tell the stream what is Jacob's profession at the university and how he looks. What is his daily routine usually? Go ahead.
Sure. Jacob is 36 years old. He's a university custodian. He is a Chinese immigrant to Massachusetts. Was just a toddler with his parents. He is just above average height and height weight proportionate. He is fastidiously neat and generally fit from his blue collar job in hard labor. He's quiet. He's unassuming. He does not like braggadocio for people who think that they're better than him. And although he is only of average intelligence, he's curious and a deep thinker. And he has been working for quite a number of years now at the university. He likes his job because it just lets him take care of things and make the world a little bit better, bit by bit. And he just wants to go about his way in the world.
Awesome. So you're the first to arrive at McTavish's office. So you come in and you see McTavish there. By the way, his full name is Ernest McTavish, Professor Ernest McTavish. He's the head of archaeology at Mistong University, the head master. You go inside his office, you see tons of trophies of previous expeditions. You see tons of pictures of him with many different students and professors, some with him and Rhodes. And he's sitting there, nice big glass of coffee. And he seems to be getting ready to smoke a cigar, and he sees you and he says, "Jacob, my boy, come in. How you feeling?"
Well, sir, good morning. How are you?
Oh, well, I've been better. I've had trouble sleeping the past couple nights, and I hope that you can help me. But I'll tell you. He looks distressed. He's kind of like combing his hair back like this, and he's like saying to himself, "Man, I wish I could have a drink right now." And he says, "Just please have a seat. The other three should be here soon, and I'll tell you all what I've been pondering this last couple days."
Absolutely, sir. I'll just go ahead and take care of my rounds while I'm here.
Sure. Would you like a coffee or some tea while you wait?
He starts to wave off coffee, but when he is offered tea, he says, "Actually, sir, a cup of tea would be lovely."
Awesome. I mean, he says, "Of course," and he sends off one of his aides to make some tea for you. And the next will be Christy. Please describe your character. What's her daily routine, and then you'll enter.
Okay. I am playing Christy Parker. She is a professor of geology at the university. She is also an avid caver, aka also a spelunker, also known as a spelunker. She's 39. She is single, never been married, and she wears the everyday fashions that the ladies wear, but she is much more comfortable in her caving clothing, with her boots and her headlamp and the rugged gear. But she does dress accordingly when she comes to teach. In the morning, she wakes up, does a series of calisthenic workouts, drinks a cup of coffee with some toast and a boiled egg, and then prepares to go to teach. She rides her bike to the university and then proceeds to teach classes. And she does some labs, where, she does labs where she has everyone look at rocks, different types of rocks and striata and so forth. She knows Rhodes, because they were together on a dig where he called her to check out the geology of the dig before they began digging to make sure it was safe. They're not terribly close, but she has visited on occasion. She also knows Jacob.
Okay, so you enter in, you see McTavish there. He's getting ready to light his pipe, and he looks, again, you notice this right away. He looks distressed. He looks like he hasn't slept well the past couple nights, and he's just kind of like cupping his coffee. And he sees you, and he says, Miss Parker, please come in.
Oh, darling, what are you doing? Don't smoke that thing in here. It's so smelly.
Oh, well, usually I try my best not to, but today I need it.
Yeah. Well, what is it you need?
It's a lot, Miss Parker. I won't sugarcoat it, but please have a seat first. We're waiting for the other two to arrive, and I'll tell you all about it. Would you like any coffee or tea?
I would love a cup of tea. I'm just dying for a cup of tea. Jacob, hello, darling.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, so he sends off another aide to get the tea. And now we're going to introduce Max. Oh, is it Maximilian or Maximin?
Call me Max.
Max.
That's fine. Yeah.
What's Max's routine, and how does he know roads?
So Max is a 26-year-old parapsychologist. He's average height, couple extra pounds on him that he's earned. He's earned. He likes his food. He's a veteran of the Great War, and when he wakes up in the morning, he meditates. He reads the newspaper. He opens up a copy of the Bible that it was given to him by his sister.
Sorry, one question. You said he's a veteran of the Great War?
The First War.
First War. And he's 26?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Go on.
And yeah. And he had so yeah, he goes to the paper, he opens up his Bible to get like inspiration and see if there's anything that jogs his memory or seems to reach out into his mind about anything that is out of the ordinary. Then he goes and does the rounds of police stations, the university, because with Rhodes, he has a little bit of a relationship where he sort of bounces ideas off him of different archaeological finds or things that people have given him or he finds in his investigations, and he has some of those conversations with him. So he does go to the university a few times, like a couple times a week. He might be there. He doesn't know many of the people there, but he does know the two. He does know Christy, and he does know Jacob.
Okay. So, like the previous two, you come in, you notice McTavish, and you can see right away that he's stressed, and he sees you, and he says, Max, it's great to see you. Please have a seat.
Sure. Yeah, must be something big. You've never called me into your office before.
Well, I am hoping it's not what I think it is, Max, but if it is, we'll definitely need your expertise.
Well, I've got my kit. I'm ready to go.
And you see him like starting to do like a little prayer to himself as he's thinking about this. Please, would you like any coffee or tea as we wait for the last?
I'll take some tea.
Okay. He sends off for some tea. And last but not least, Jessica Brooks, please, your daily routine and how do you know roads?
So I'm Jessica Brooks. She is a novelist. She mostly writes mysteries, fiction. Her main detective character that she has several done several novels on is Roger Seaford. He's based on her own grandfather, who is a police detective in New Hampshire. But she herself is fairly successful as a novelist, but also teaches writing courses at the university in an adjunct position. So through that capacity, I met Maximilian and became interested in the possibility of the paranormal. I think Jessica does not believe in the paranormal, but wants to very badly. And so occasionally we go on ghost hunting expeditions, pretty much always to discover that it was nothing. But I keep going in the hopes that one day I will be proven wrong. Yeah, I think I met Rhodes sort of through Max. Him being an archaeologist, like many of the professors here at the university, I would occasionally go to him for information in his area of expertise to inform my writing. So we've had probably a number of interviews in that capacity. We're probably friendly, maybe even friends, but not much more than that, I think. Jessica at 52 is the oldest one when she enters the room, except possibly for the headmaster. And she does not dress mannish, but also does not go out of her way to appear super feminine. And she's very comfortable with that. She gets dressed in the morning. I think I wrote down in my story that I get dressed in the morning before I do anything else, even eat breakfast, because it puts me in the mindset of accomplishing things, which is something you need when you're self-employed as a novelist.
Real quick, did you mention how many novels did Jessica wrote so far? How many has she published?
The number published is probably around 5 or 6. And I think 3 of those star Roger Seaford.
Okay. All right. So, Jessica, you enter in. You smell the crisp, smoky, almost cinnamon-like smoke coming from Tavish as he lights his pipe. And he sees you come in and he says, Miss Brooks, thank you so much for coming. Please have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
How are you feeling today?
I'm a trifle confused. I'm not sure why I and this other collection of people with positions in various departments have been called here.
You see him take like a deep breath and he's like smoking his pipe. He's like looking out the window. And he says, Have you all heard that Henry Rhodes went on an expedition not too long ago?
I have heard that he hasn't been around.
I knew he was out of town.
What sort of expedition?
Henry went with his wife and his some students up to a place he believes that has significance to his research. You know a place called Blackwater?
I'm writing everything down. I do not. It sounds familiar, but I don't know it.
And he kind of like takes off. He kind of shuffles through some paper and he reveals a map of Massachusetts. Steve, if you could post that, I'll post it in the chat.
All right, one moment. I got a lot of images in this folder.
I DM'd you personally. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got it. I just got to find it.
I'll put it also in the main Cthulhu chat too.
Copy that.
And he says, "It's a rural, little rural town. He believes he hit something big there. He actually he actually sent me a letter not too long ago describing his findings. And as you can see here, we're in Arkham, and you see Blackwater is near Dunwich, so he's all the way over there. He says this is a good maybe 8 to 9 hours drive away from here. But he was quite excited. But I'm growing quite worried about him. And then he takes out a letter and shows it to all four of you. Who wants to do the honors of reading it?
I'll read it.
Okay. So I posted in the Cthulhu chat.
So, care of Baxter's General Goods, Blackwater Creek, Dunwich County, June 22nd, 1928.
1928, yeah.
1928. My dear McTavish, I'm very sorry to inform you that I have been unavoidably delayed in my plans to return to the university. Clicked off of it. While, as we have discussed in the past, the dig site has proved fruitless, there is still some minor work to be carried out before I can extricate myself from the area. I do anticipate returning to Arkham by the end of August at the latest. Again, please accept my deepest apologies for the inconvenience that this extension may cause. In case you are considering sending any members of the field team back to the site, I would recommend against this in the strongest possible terms. As you have probably heard before, it saddens me to say that one of the local farmers has taken a strong dislike to our presence here, and he seems to have some rough associates. While the field team consists of Abigail and me, we probably represent sufficiently little intrusion to be objectionable, but I am sorry to say that an increase in numbers may prove provocative. Abigail sends her love, and we both look forward to returning to Arkham and joining you and Mary for a chess evening as soon as we can. I am still very sorry. Your friend, Henry.
So as soon as you're done, McTavish, he takes a long drag of his pipe, and he says, that was 2 months ago when I received that letter. Still, he has not returned.
Oh, darling, perhaps you found something.
Have you sent anyone to find him? Have you called on a telephone to the local police?
Unfortunately, Blackwater is out of jurisdiction of Arkham Police. And I tried making a call to Dunwich, the nearest place to Blackwater, because as far as I know, Blackwater has no phones. They're that far, they're that rural that they have no phone communication that I know of. And I called Dunwich, but they're not much help either. They said they would get back to me, but they haven't got back to me since.
That's 2 months.
Yes. I'm getting very worried.
But you know how Rhodes can be in one of his digs. He gets so involved and he loses track of time, and he sometimes doesn't even eat.
Yes, he does. The professor is definitely a hard worker, but he's only a day's drive away, and he would certainly come back in a week's time just to pick up his mail and check on things in the office, and I've seen no sign of him.
That's true.
I'm curious, sir, why you've invited us in particular to tell this story. We're professors and a janitor.
I don't work
the
here.
term custodian myself.
I don't work here. I just happen to be very interested.
Right.
Honestly,
are you trying to
Honestly,
keep it inside the family, so to speak?
and you see him like shuffling his hands because he's like, you can tell he's stressed out, and he's like, trying my best not to raise any sorry, I'm having trouble with the word. Raise any excitement
Suspicion?
in the university. I don't want anyone to get worried about Rhodes, especially the main director of the university. I don't want him to know this. The school year is about to start, and we need Rhodes as soon as possible. So I'm trying to. I would like to believe nothing's wrong. And I'm sure nothing's wrong. I just want someone to check on him and bring him back, and that's why I need you four here. I would love for you to go to Blackwater and just bring him back with his wife and make sure he's all right.
He said he took students. You said there were students as well?
Yes, but they came back about 2 months ago. I actually have two of them here if you want to speak with them.
Yes, I'd love
Maybe
to hear
they-
what report they have.
Maybe you can talk to them about it. But before I bring them in, I do. He kind of like points at the letter again, and he says, "There's something about this letter that doesn't rub me the right way." And he's like tapping on it, and he says, "Rhodes doesn't usually write his own letters. It's always Abigail that writes them. As long as I've known him, Abigail's always right because Rhodes is always busy with his work, so Abigail writes them. But this one, Rhodes wrote it personally."
And this is his handwriting? Would we recognize that this is his handwriting?
He like looks over some papers, like some grades that he's marked off from people, and he's like, "Yes, this is Rhodes. As far as I can tell, that's what he says." And I just, honestly, I'm just at my wit's end here. I don't want to believe that anything is wrong with Rhodes. I don't want to raise a panic, basically, especially when this new year is about to start. I would go down there myself, but as you can see, and you see tons of papers everywhere. And I'm very busy. And I just can't do this without your help.
Cut to the chase. So you want us to go out there and follow him and figure out what happened?
Well, I'm sure he's fine. I just want you to help him home. Maybe he's sick, or maybe his wife is sick. And like, there must be a reason why he hasn't returned yet. So,
Well, as
I'd be
Mr.
more
Gibson
than happy
pointed
to
out,
go.
yes, it's only a
sorry.
day's drive.
It is only a day's drive. I'd be more than happy to go. I assume that it could be discrete university business. I wouldn't have to take the day off.
yes, of course. And you want to speak to the students? And he waves.
May I see the letter?
Sure.
Jacob, during the work week and during the school year, empties this guy's trash can every day and looks over his notes. Would it be possible? Could I do a spot hidden to see if I can verify that it is in fact in his hand, since I see his handwriting 5 days a week?
I would also, a spot, or maybe is there a history here? Do you have history?
At 5%. My spot hidden is 9 times it.
All right, I'll accept a spot. Go ahead.
29. Not a hard, but it is good.
Yes, so a good success. You can definitely tell it's his handwriting, but for you personally, since you've gone through his stuff a lot, you can tell it's a little frantic. Like,
Okay.
he's usually much more
Meticulous in how he writes.
more refined, and his grammar is usually a little bit more particular, but it seems just a little bit off.
Okay.
But you can't really tell why.
Okay. Thank you.
But it's definitely his handwriting. So he waves in 2 students. One is a young girl in her 20s. She has big, thick glasses, and she has long black hair, Caucasian. And she comes in, and she looks kind of shuffling with her hands. Another one is a kind of tall, lengthy man. Looks to be the similar age, short hair. And they both stand there, and McTavish says, "Oh, this is Agnes and James. They were with Rhodes on the expedition. Yes, please." And Agnes comes up and says, "Is there anything I can help with?" And she looks like kind of worried. Is Rhodes okay?
You tell us. What was the last thing you saw? Why did you leave?
And she kind of looks at James, and she just says, well, we left because we thought the expedition was over. Rhodes said we could go home."
But he didn't come with you. Did he give any explanation for that?
You see her thinking. He did mention he had to wrap up a few things, but it wouldn't take him more than a couple of days, though.
Working alongside him on the expedition, did you have any thought or idea about what those things might have been that he had to wrap up?
He did. Well, before he told us to leave, he did mention there was like a bigger excavation site he wanted to look at near the one we were at, but he needed something more powerful to get into it. I believe that's when he asked for that crate of dynamite.
Crate of dynamite.
Crate of dynamite.
Yes,
he asked for a crate of dynamite for a larger dig site than the one you were working on, and then he sent you away.
Well, she says, "I'm sorry. He got this crate before he found this.
Okay.
He had ordered it beforehand. There's a general store at Blackwater. I believe the man that works there is." Sorry.
Gus Van's store owner.
I believe his name is Larry, and he was able to get Rose a couple sticks, I believe. Not a whole crate, but it came in a crate though.
So he was only able to get a couple of sticks, but he was able to get dynamite. Is blasting done in the area? Is there mining out there?
Well, usually for excavations, she kind of like swallows a little bit. Depending how deep we have to go, we do use explosives, but usually as like a last resort.
Yeah, I'm no archaeologist, but that would seem to be something that would threaten the findings of the dig.
When Parker, Parker, you're the geologist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a roll. As
What do you want me to roll?
Is there a geologist specialty?
Oh, this is science. You should have.
Yes, there is. I do have a geology. Yes.
Yeah, roll me that one.
I failed it, and I have an 81.
Okay.
Oh,
So unfortunately,
Can I push the roll?
do you want to push it? Well, Pushing it right now wouldn't really help because you're kind of
Okay.
inside a conversation. So,
Okay.
but so right
We
now,
are not meant to know.
so right now you're in your mind. You're like dynamite excavation. That does sound familiar with Rhodes, but we can't quite remember.
Tell
And
me,
she
Miss
says,
Agnes, the letter mentions that the site was relatively fruitless for the professor. Do you know what he was looking for, and what was your role?
well, he kept on talking about a place called Cade's Rest.
CADE.
Yeah, Cade, C-A-D. Yeah, Cade's Rest.
Do you know what that was?
It's something. I'm not quite sure. I just know Rhodes kept on talking about it.
And what did he have you do on site?
It was mostly just trying to find any kind of connection to Cade's Rest. He was looking for artifacts from what he said was ancient people.
What's James doing while we're having this conversation?
He's just kind of like looking at you two. He's just looking at everyone, and he's just kind of like nodding his head.
So I go to him. It's like, so James, what was the last thing you saw before you left? Did anything stand out to you?
Well, frankly, I'm just happy we got out of there because the people over there, they're kind of they're kind of hard to deal with.
How so, darling?
Unfriendly.
Well, there's a bunch of. Well, some of them are friendly. The Jarvies were nice to us. They're two local farmers out there. The Jarvies, they actually helped us the first couple of days we stayed at their place. But we kept on having trouble with others that were pestering us. They kept
An
on
element in town that doesn't like outsiders.
Yes. They had like weapons on them, and they kept on trying to intimidate us, like they want us to leave.
Was
Something
this
about-
located on their property, perhaps?
As far as we know, we weren't on their property because Blackwater, the dig site was quite a ways away from Blackwater, the main town. A little further up in the forest. And when he says that, he kind of like he gives you like a little crude map that he drew of the place. And I'll give that. I believe I gave that to you already,
Yeah,
Steve.
it's up.
I see.
And he says, so that's the dig site right there. That little X. That's Blackwater. And that's the Jarvis farm that we stayed at.
Did the populace become unruly when they heard about before or after the talk of dynamite?
I don't believe they knew about that. I just know that we were making some good progress, and then we started getting intimidated by some of the people near that X mark. Agnes, do you remember what they were called? And she says, I think Carmody? Something Carmody.
That
But
was a
then-
K or a C?
C. Carmody. Carmody. But
And
then
what's the circle on the map?
that's the Jarvis. So that's their farm that we stayed at the first.
Okay, I beg your pardon.
The first month, I
I
believe.
see it now.
Mhm.
Where did you stay after that when you left the Jarvis?
At the dig site, like right next to it.
In
We
10?
camped. Yeah, we
Oh.
camped there in tents. I believe if you go there, you'll still find our tents. Maybe you'll find roads there.
Is it your
And
opinion that these Carmodies or someone else in town, may have done harm to Rhodes?
you see James look at Agnes and he's like, God, I hope not. I don't think so. Bronson was there. He should have been able to protect him.
Who is
Bronson?
Bronson?
And he says, Dick Bronson. He's the sheriff of Blackwater.
I was about
And
to
was
ask
he-
if had been law enforcement involved when you mentioned weapons.
Yeah, I saw him and Henry. It's Henry Rhodes. I saw him and Henry talking a lot.
And he
In a
seemed
friendly
more
manner?
friendly.
Yeah, they seemed like they were on good terms, as far as I know. And then he kind of like puts his head on his hands and he says, have you been able to talk to Walt about this?
Another new name. Who's Walt?
He looks over at McTavish and he says, yes, I was just about to mention, I did call for Walt to come here and talk to you but he's not answering his phone. He is Henry's like most promising student, and when he came back from the site, he hasn't really been answering my calls, and in fact he hasn't been coming to school. He's the last thing I heard was that he was taking care of his sick mother.
But he is known to have returned from Blackwater.
Yes, he came the same time these three came. I mean, these two came.
What's Walt's last name?
It's Walt Grant. Mm-hmm. And in fact, McTavish like writes down Walt's address and he says, if you want, you can go speak with him. He was the closest with Rhodes. Rhodes loved him. He got the highest grades in his class.
So it was a total of 3 students, Rhodes and his wife Abigail.
Yes. And you see Agnes kind of go up to you, Max, and say, please, are you going to go see if Rhodes is all right?
That's the plan.
Okay. Everyone, and as she's doing this, everyone give me a spot real quick.
Ooh. 25. So pass.
Fail.
Well,
Okay. So Max, you're the only one to notice this. When she's close to you, you notice that her skin is like very smooth. Like very smooth skin, like not a blemish on her at all. You would think that being a student of archaeology, she would have some bruises on her or something, but her hands are perfectly they're like perfect hands.
You don't look like you've been out digging. I mean, it's been a while, but you don't look like a student of archaeology in the field.
Oh, she kind of looks up at you and she says, I don't know what you mean.
I look at James. Does James seem similar, or does he seem different?
He actually has, if you look at his hands, well, give me another spot. Give me another spot.
Trying to stretch it. Ooh, 15.
Okay. He actually looks quite normal, like in terms of like what you would expect. His hands look a little bit roughed up, like he has like bruises. He actually has some acne on his face.
I point to his hands. I don't point to his face. I point to his hands. I said, that looks like an archaeology student from a dig. yours don't look like that.
Oh, and she says, oh, and she looks at her hands and she says, well, I did go to that nurse when I was there, but I
Nurse
can't.
at Blackwater?
Yes, and she kind of like thinks for a second and she says, but I can't remember her name. She because I fell in the dig site. I got a really bad cut on my hand, but she was able to patch it up really well, and she gave me like a home remedy. But I'm sorry, I can't remember her name.
And there's no sign now of the wound that you had?
She looks at her hand. No, it healed up real quick. I don't know what she was using, but it healed up real quick.
So she's either the female lead in a Hollywood movie or something's amiss.
And she says, well, let us know if you find anything out about Walt. And she looks over to Tavish. Can we go, please? I need to focus on my studies.
I say, I'd like to just hold on. I take out my camera and I take a picture of her and I take a picture of James. Yeah. I do it I do it as fast as it can be done at the time, but I do it and I do it like as fast as I can.
35-pound camera.
So I assume you asked for consent, right?
I don't know. I was trying to do it fast so before they could do it, but if I can't do it that fast, then I do ask for consent.
Yeah. So before you can take the picture, give me like a persuade.
Okay. Oh, not 9. Out of 30. So yeah.
Out of 30?
Yep.
Okay, so how do you persuade them to take a picture?
Oh, it's a hard.
Because they do look like they're in a hurry.
I say, just so that we have an understanding about everyone that was involved. So I just want to take a quick picture. You look so gorgeous right now. Whatever she did, you look gorgeous, and you should be photographed. And I'll get it for you as well.
Okay, so at first she's a little apprehensive, but then she kind of looks over at James. She says, "Oh, okay, all right," and they kind of like huddle together.
I say, just say, Discatonic.
and they give like a half smile, like what kind of thing.
Yeah, so they have a big
and then McTavish lets them leave, and McTavish says to you to the rest of you, so I'm in your debt. Please retrieve Rhodes and his wife as soon as you can, please. And the university is at your disposal, but try to keep it to yourselves, please. I don't want a panic to happen here.
Can we get into Rhodes's office?
Sure. And he gives you. Well, actually, Jacob should have the keys.
I do have the key.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I have all of your keys.
Yes, all of the keys.
And if I don't have the keys, I can still get in.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's everyone's going to be everyone's game plan? Well, actually, let's you four discuss what's going on here.
Are we still in McTavish's office?
Yeah.
Are we still in the office, or are we?
I was going to say on the way to Rhodes's office.
Okay.
Christy goes up to Jessica Brooks, and she's like, "Are you the Jessica Brooks, the author?"
Yes.
I love your books. I absolutely love your books. They're wonderful. Oh, your detective is absolutely. Oh, he's marvelous. He's absolutely marvelous. The the murder under the well, or what was it?
Stairs.
The stairs. That's like a well. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely marvelous. It kept me up all night. I couldn't put it down.
Well, thank you very much for the kind words. You know that I teach a class here. I'm on campus most every day.
I rarely go into the literatures, into the literary arts buildings. I didn't know. Oh, this is marvelous.
Okay, well, Professor Parker, is it?
Yes.
Well, I'm glad to know you. Hopefully, we find ourselves meeting under decent circumstances, if not happy ones.
Oh, I'm just so excited to meet you. You're a celebrity to me.
You'd probably notice at this point that I'm writing down everything you say.
So we make it to Rhodes' office.
Yeah, so you make it to his office. The door is locked, but you have the key. So you go in. So you just see the office how you left it 5 months ago.
And I've probably been in it after he was, if that was the case. You can go to the desk drawer and see what's inside.
Okay. I believe, is there like a search, or is it just spot?
Spot hidden.
I think.
And it's just a spot.
Because is there like an investigation role?
I think we're literally physically trying to spot something. It's just spot hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spot hidden.
Like if it's open, and if I could open it, we can at least see the obvious contents, and if there's anything to spot, then we can spot it with spot hidden.
Yes. Sorry, I'm just coming from Worlds Without Number, and they have like investigation.
You're
and
all
like
good.
that. So I'm just we'll gain the rust off the gears right now.
All good.
You don't need to roll anything. You find a lot of papers, but you do keep seeing the same thing come up in his papers of Cade's Rest. But no real description of what that is.
Okay.
Hmm.
Are there any other key terms in skimming those papers that come out repeatedly?
Blackwater, Cade's Rest. He has the names of the students. Walt, James, and
Agnes.
And he's just mentioning how a lot of the notes say he's just very excited to get out there because he feels like this could be the place where Cade's Rest is.
And nothing about what he expects to find there.
Nothing here. I mean, you could try. I will accept a library use of trying to see what Cade's Rest is, but that would have to be done at the library.
Okay.
He doesn't have any books in here we can look it up in?
You know what? Give me a spot for that.
Everybody?
31. So that's a pass for me.
Me too. I also passed.
Okay, nothing on Cade's Rest, but you do find a book about dreams.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it says it's basically a book that tries to tell you what dreams could mean.
Hmm.
And we notice it because it's out of place in the rest of the books.
It's no, because it's on his tape. It's like kind of like hanging off the wall, so you can tell it's been used recently. That might have been one of the last things he looked at.
Okay.
And one of the pages is like what do you call that? The dog ear.
Mm-hmm. Dog ears.
dog ear, and something about like dreams of wheat.
Of wheat.
Yes, so like a wheat field.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a passage on what of walking through like a wheat field.
Does it
And
say what the symbolism is?
And it says possible things, maybe a good harvest, full bellies, maybe children soon to be birthed, stuff like that.
While the rest of the folks are looking around, I just want to go through the rest of the desk and the file cabinet.
Okay. Again, you don't find much. You can tell he took a lot of things with him to Blackwater. And yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the stuff that you would normally see, because you've been in there a couple of times, it's not here.
Okay.
Since I'm a parapsychologist, I am, or a paranormal investigator, that's what I like to be. But I have a high-ish occult. I'd like to see if there's anything in here that sort of screams occult to me.
Nothing in here. You won't even have to make a roll. Nothing in here
Okay.
seems occult to you.
Okay.
I was wondering if I could apply a literature roll to see if I can find additional information from that book or other books in the office that seem like they might be relevant.
Go ahead and make a roll.
That is a pass, 57 under 65.
Okay. So as they're going through all these papers, you do notice something in Rhodes's notes that does seem a little strange. You notice a passage that says, thousands young.
Thousands young.
Just those two words.
And this is in his notes.
Yes. Thousands young.
And the earlier imagery of dreams of wheat fields, that was in one of the books that he had, or that was also in his writing?
That was in the dream book. That was in the passage.
I still haven't heard specifically what he was looking for or what he found. Just Cade's rest seemed to be the goal, but not a specific artifact. Or there was a culture. He was looking for some kind of culture, some kind of civilization.
Yeah.
But we don't know much about it.
The students were strangely silent on the subject of what exactly it was they were looking for.
It's true.
I wonder if he submitted
Maybe
a research grant. If he submitted a research grant, it has to say what he was going to research, what he's going to the dig for. Maybe we could go to the administration office and see if the research grant is still available for us to see.
McTavish would have known that, wouldn't he? Because he's the head of the department.
That's true.
He may not have thought to mention it.
He's right down the corridor. You can
Yeah.
run right back down. Jack.
Were you about to say something, Mr. Gibson?
Only that once we have gathered what evidence we have here, I don't know which one of you has a fast car, but we are burning daylight.
Well, I think before we leave town for Blackwater, we should talk to this third student, Walt Grant.
Yep. I do want to go by the library.
Okay.
All
Perhaps we should plan our trip to Blackwater for tomorrow so that we can do research here before we leave. Here in town, anyway.
Yeah, I'm not sure if one day will make that much of a difference after 2 months.
Well, hopefully it doesn't.
We hope.
Yes.
All right, so who's gonna do? Are you guys gonna go to the library first, or are you guys gonna go to the student's house?
I'm okay with splitting up for this, just because it might be sort of an offshoot to go to the library, and we definitely need to talk to the student.
I do have a car.
Okay.
We
All
can.
right,
I
so-
can take someone and go talk to Walt.
I'll go with you to talk to Walter.
Okay.
All right, so Jacob and Brooks are going to Walter, and Max and Christine are going to the library.
Are you good with that, Christine?
Sure.
All right. Real quick, just going to use the restroom real quick.
Wait, do
But,
you want to take our break right now? It's not too much before 10 here.
Yeah. Well, there was like a little thing I want to do real quick.
Okay.
Let me just hit the restroom real quick.
All right, no problem.
Discuss more.
Sure. So while we're driving, I'll say to the custodian, Mr. Gibson, why is it that you feel you were brought in on this case? Are you particularly close to Professor Rhodes?
Well, I would say that we have a collegial relationship for employees of the university who are not colleagues.
Not colleagues, yes. And I'm meaning no offense. It does seem odd that the collection of people asked to investigate a disappearance would include the custodian.
Well, perhaps Dean McTavish knows that from time to time I'm helpful to faculty members and I have a particular set of skills.
Oh, I see. And I take it, sir, that these are not skills you'd care to elaborate on right now.
Every once in a while, even learned men and women have problems that require the assistance of people who are a little bit more down to earth. And in the past, McTavish and Rhodes
Okay, sorry.
have encountered such problems. I'm good at fixing problems. That's what
I
they
see.
have me around for. That's why I've had a job for 10 years down in the boiler room where things get done. But it's the fuel that allows the ivory tower of higher learning to keep progress and push back the frontiers of knowledge.
You don't need to over-explain that to me. I am known for literature, but I come from blue-collar stock myself. I do understand, having consulted with the police and being the offspring of police. I do understand.
I appreciate the breadth of your background. And as an immigrant to this country, a blue-collar worker, and someone who's been the victim of police brutality, I understand it even more.
Well, I'm not in the police myself.
Well, I assume if we get pulled over at the speed that you're driving, you'll be able to talk your way out of it.
Yes, they tend not to pull over women unless there's an accident.
Okay, so before you guys get to Walt, I want to just do Max and Christy real quick. You guys go to the library.
Yeah.
So what are you going to research on first?
Yeah, so I'm definitely looking for any kind of reference to Cade's Rest or to Blackwater or
Okay.
to Thousands Young.
Okay. Give me both of you give me a library use.
66 fail.
I pass.
Ooh,
I had a 50 library use and I rolled a 41.
Awesome.
nice.
Okay, so this is kind of a lot of information.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give both of you a handout.
Ooh,
You basically find a passage from Cade himself talking about Cade's rest.
Hmm.
I'm gonna give that to you too. Just let me put this right here. And it's a couple paragraphs, but I'll give it to you right here.
In the Discord?
Yeah, in the Discord. hmm
I don't see it yet.
Hold on, I'll give one to Steve and then one to the Discord.
Oh, there we go.
there it
Yeah.
is.
So
Oh, wow. Okay.
So if you want, you could read a little bit of this out loud just for the audience. But this is a direct passage from Cade himself. So maybe Max, if you could read just a little bit
Sure.
at the beginning.
Sure. Cade starts by discussing the threat to the Quakers presented by the Puritans in Boston in 1660, and his decision to lead his family and friends to find somewhere they could live in peace. They headed up north, up the coast, and eventually followed the Miskatonic River inland, finally stopping when they reached some fertile land at the base of a range of hills. They set up a small settlement there, away from civilization, and lived peacefully for months before meeting the Sikakuk?
So yeah, this is the tribe. I just call them Sikayuk.
Sikayuk?
Sikayuk.
Yep, my apologies.
Or Sikayuk. Yeah, Sikayuk.
Sikayuk? Yeah,
Yeah.
my apologies. Or Black Earth tribe. Initially, Cade's followers and the Sikayuk coexisted amicably. The Sikayuk were shunned by all the local tribes, and the Quakers were the first people they encountered who would trade with them. In exchange, when Cade's son Daniel was gored by a stag when hunting, the Sikayuk took him to their sacred cave to be healed. Daniel wasn't the same when he returned, though, claiming that he had seen the devil. While his wound was healed, he sickened in other ways, growing mad and violent. When Cade asked the Sikayuk what they had done to his son, they took him to the cave and showed him their elders. Cade's narrative becomes incoherent at this point, mentioning demons made flesh and abominations in the earth. He fears that they have corrupted all they have touched, and not even those who are strong in their faith are safe. In the following section, Cade admits that, maddened, he fled the valley and vanished for several months. His faith and his desire to live by peace failed him, and he resolved to do what needed to be done to contain the corruption. In time, he returned to the settlement, bringing a boat up the river, bearing hired guns and barrels of gunpowder. To the horror of those who had once looked upon him, he led the destruction of the Sikayuk and used the gunpowder to collapse the cave. He then ordered his mercenaries to turn on his own people, knowing them to be tainted, and burned all the bodies together. In time, Cade returned to Boston. His narrative degenerates again, and he starts believing that the taint of the settlement has come to Boston with him in his flesh. He was forced to shun human company, gaining a reputation as a leper, and resolved to leave Boston and live out his days in seclusion. His narrative ends with a plea for forgiveness from God, from his family, and from those he murdered. Well,
and right after you read this, you notice that this book, these notes were like we call it rented out from the library, and all the times it's been rented out, it's always been Henry that's been renting this out.
Do you see any parallels here? I certainly do.
I see beaucoup parallel. The parallel.
I'm very interested in
Apologies.
seeing this and what they find out from this Walt person. I imagine that there might be something that he has yet to disclose.
Since Max is very heavy into the paranormal, he's really thinking about this Agnes person. What's going on with this Agnes person? Who definitely he's thinking about Agnes.
I'm interested
All right.
in this. Hey,
All right. So as you guys are discussing this, we're gonna turn the camera over to Jacob and Brooks. And who's driving?
I'm driving, and for the
Okay.
record, there won't be a speed limit in Massachusetts for 12 more years.
What's-
A
I don't know.
historical point of order, duly noted.
I don't know if you mentioned it yet, but what is Brooks' vehicle?
It was a Chevy Superior, I think it's called. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, so you guys make it to Walt's residence, and it's a pretty nice looking 2-story house, suburban. Looks nice from outside.
Is it mid-afternoon? What time of day is it?
I would say right now it's maybe around 2 or 3.
But it's a suburban house, so there's suburban a row of suburban houses on the street. Is there a lot of people around?
No, not really. There's like another house. There's a neighbor on the side, but nobody on the street. Not really.
Shall we pay a visit?
Well, it would have been silly to come out here if we didn't. We will get out of the car and approach the door.
Okay. So yeah, you guys get to the door, and you notice there's a lot of letters on the floor.
Is the door open or the letters outside?
The door is closed, and the letters are outside on the porch.
Okay. I'll knock.
You wait a couple moments and no answer.
Perhaps you can knock harder.
Perhaps I don't need to knock at all. I'm going to get out my tool roll,
Mhm.
and
Look at that thing over there.
If I could discreetly use my 40 locksmithing.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Maybe Brooks will shield you as you're doing this.
26.
Woo!
Out of
40.
Is that a hard?
That's a regular success.
Okay. All right. So I don't know, Brooks, if you ever seen lockpicking before, but you see Jacob do this, and he's like kind of tinkering, and then all of a sudden you hear like a click, and then the door hinges open. A little bit
Look,
ajar.
the door fell open.
Okay.
What do we
so
see inside?
Who enters first?
Normally it would be ladies first, but in this case, if you'll permit me, I'll peep in first.
I believe the exception is warranted.
Okay.
Walter.
So Jacob, you walk in, and immediately you see a sight of just chaos.
yeah.
Papers everywhere, books everywhere, like food on the floor, just tons of notes and notes and notes all over the place. Pictures falling down. The kitchen from where you are looks in disarray. It's just chaos.
If Jessica follows me in, if we can close the door, I'm going to call his name out again.
Okay, yeah, I will do that.
Walter? Do we hear anything?
No answer.
I produce. Well, is there a light switch?
There is, but you don't really need it so much because there is still daytime, so there is some
Okay.
sunlight coming through the windows. But if you can,
Okay.
you can turn it on, and you just see more disarray, papers all over the floor, and I assume if when you guys pick it up, you just see kind of like gibberish on the papers, just like. It's hard to make out. It doesn't even look like English. It's just like gibberish.
Oh, you're the
And-
writer, Miss Brooks. Maybe see what you can make of this. I'm just gonna have a quick look around.
I don't believe I can make anything of it, can I?
You start to look at it, but then both of you hear like hard steps coming from the second floor of the house.
One of the
coming down.
14 original tools in my tool roll is a big ass wrench.
Okay.
And
So-
I'll just
I-
take a slight step to put Jacob between me and the staircase.
And,
And just off to one side of the stairs so that we can see somebody come down.
and so you see just someone making huge steps on the way down. Bam, bam, bam. And you see a figure of a man holding in one hand what looks to be a bat, and the other hand what looks to be a bottle of like whiskey. And he looks at you and he says,
Does
"Who
he
the
look
fuck
like-
are you? What are you doing in my house?"
We're looking for Walter.
Who's looking?
We're from the university.
And he gets closer. And he says, "The university. I told them I'm not coming back until my mother can fucking walk." And he's still getting closer with that bat. And you can smell like the alcohol coming off of him.
Are you Walter Grant?
Yes, I'm fucking Walter.
Well, we're not
Who
here
the
to
fuck
try
are you?
My name is Jessica Brooks. This is Jacob Gibson. We are from the university. We're not here to try and make you come back.
Why are you here?
We're
Looking
here
for Rhodes.
to ask you about Professor Henry Rhodes.
Rhodes. And you see him like look around. Wow. Is Rhodes with you? Where is he?
We were going to ask you. He hasn't been seen
He's
in
missing.
months.
You see him take a swig. And he's like hitting stuff over with the bat as he's coming with you. And he's like, "He hasn't come back yet."
No, sir.
When did you see him last?
I don't know. It's been months. I've been taking care of my mother.
Where did you see him last?
Blackwater. He just says Blackwater, and then all of a sudden he starts to slur his words, and he just says thousands. Blackwater.
Thousands what?
And at that point, he takes the bottle and he throws it at your feet. And he
Mine or
says,
Jacob's?
I'm in front, so
I guess
Yeah.
Jacob's feet.
Yeah.
And he grabs the bat with both hands and he says, "Get out of my house. Get out."
one question and we will leave.
I was already backing up, but then I stopped.
Yeah.
You mentioned thousands. What does the phrase thousands young mean?
So at this point, he looks like he's about to hit you, but you can attempt to do like either a fast talk or a persuade to try to calm him down.
I have Charm at 40.
Woo.
Okay.
Easy there, big man. Just answer one little question and we'll be on our way.
All right, make the roll.
14.
Ooh.
Wow.
This
What is
guy's
with your
dice are on
today,
fire
Chris?
tonight, man.
He's on fire today. Is that a hard?
That is a hard, but not an extreme.
All right. So tell me how you try to calm him down with this.
I just say, with the biggest shit-eating grin on my face that I can, we're all friends here. We're all trying to help each other. You help me, I'll help you by leaving. I just want to know, what does it mean?
He's kind of gripping the bat, and then he slowly kind of puts it down. He says, "Aren't you the janitor?"
I prefer the term custodian myself, but yes.
And he's like gripping his head a little bit. Sorry, my mom, she's so sick.
I'm sorry to hear it. We don't mean to bother you. We just need to know so that we can make some sense of this. Maybe there's a way to help your mother in all of this mystery.
He's kind of like gripping his head, and he says, Can you help me?
What do you need?
I just need you to help me. I need you to help her eat. She's not eating. And he points at the food on the floor. I keep giving it to her, but she won't eat.
Has anyone else been to see her? A doctor or anything?
They don't know shit. And he hits like something else with the bat.
Does Jessica have some of the notes?
Like Rhodes's notes from his office?
No, the ones that you would have collected off the floor here.
I probably do still have some in my hand, whatever you handed me. Yeah.
I just tell him it's like, we understand that if your mother's sick, it's hard to get her to eat. I tell you what, my mother's famous recipe, I happen to have some in the car. Let's bring it to her. I'll be right back. And we slowly back out the damn door.
He says, he looks at you, and he looks at Brooks, and he says, "You can go, but she stays here."
I'd be happy to speak with your mother if you think she could use a visitor.
I would be more than happy if you could speak with her.
I'm going to look sideways at Jacob.
I give her a doubtful stare back.
In fact, he steps in front of the front door, and he kind of points the bat upstairs.
Oh. When he
Interesting.
reaches out and uses the bat to gesture, I take that wrench and I paste him with it.
Ooh. Okay. All right. So you're gonna go full on attack?
I'm going to go specifically to disarm him. I'm going to hit him in the arm and try to knock that bat out of his hand.
Okay. So give me a brawl.
Super duper. I'm a 60 with my wrench. And that's a 3.
What?
Really?
3.
Man, this
Okay.
someone look at this guy's dice. He's
I can
You must-
screen cap it for you.
no. I believe you. So describe for me how you disarm him.
So I kept the wrench down, kind of at my side and stuff like that because I was trying to sweet talk him out of it and stuff like that. But when he interposed and when he raised his arm like that on the upswing, just a whap, and it kind of hit him in that funny bone thing, and the bat just goes spinning across the room and knocks over a lamp.
All right. So yeah, as soon as you do that, this initiates combat.
Do I get to do the damage, or is it for the disarm?
Well, yeah. Roll damage.
I was hoping to fight a huge drunk with a bat.
Plus 1d4. Yeah, 1d8 plus 1d4 on the bat. So
Jessica Brooks has found her next her next
The next hero.
Wait, you said the wrench is 1d8?
1d8 plus 1d4 is what it says.
1d8 plus 1d4. Oh, okay.
Wow.
So that's
a crazy wrench.
That's 6 points of damage.
Ow.
My wrench foo is strong.
Okay.
Deadly
So
elbow.
so you hit his I believe his arm, right? Or the bat.
I hit his arm.
Yeah, you hit his arm, and the bat goes flying across the room, hits a bunch of shit over, and now you see him gripping his arm. He's like, ah! But he's now he's barreling towards you.
Okay.
What's your dex?
My dodge. Do you want dodge or dex?
Well, we're doing
My
initiative.
dex
right now.
is 45.
45, and Brooks
55.
55. Okay. I like this a lot. All right. So he charges at you with this kind of crazy speed. Like you would think he's like a football player, the way he's charging at you right now. What do you attempt to do? You can dodge or you could fight back.
He's taken 6 points already.
Yep.
And I have the option to counter.
Well, you had the option. So in the combat, you could either dodge this because he's trying to hit you.
Yeah.
You can either dodge try to dodge this tackle, or you could fight back. But if you fight back, it's going to be harder to succeed.
I will dodge. Do you need to make that roll?
Yes, make the roll.
36.
Out of
45.
So
That's
that's just enough. So you see him rush at you, and describe how you dodge.
I juke one side and then spin out of the way.
Okay, so he kind of rushes at you, and he kind of hits the table that's in the middle of the room, and smashes into it. And he's just saying, "You motherfuckers!" And he's kind of like prone on the floor right now. And now it's sorry, who had the 55?
That was me.
Yeah.
Okay, you're next.
Okay, so this guy has run past Jacob, and I assume also past me, and smashed into the table. I will take the better part of valor and run out of the house now that he's not in front of the door anymore. I was thinking to blind him with my carbide lantern, but it's already daytime, as we've established, so it's probably going to not be super easy to blind him. So I'm just going to leave.
Okay, as long as there's nothing, he's on the floor right now. So as long as there's nothing to block you, you can just go out of the house.
Yeah, I think we should both go out of the house, but I'll run now. I won't run all the way off the porch without Jacob, but I'll get out the door. Yeah.
All right, now it's is that all you're gonna do?
Yeah, I don't have any good combat options. I could I could brawl him with my 30, but I think Jacob's handling him just fine.
All right. So now it's your turn, Jacob.
Sorry for the trouble. Give our regards to your mother. And I shut the door behind us.
Okay. So you just shut the door?
Yeah, we're out of here.
Okay. So I assume you guys try to get back to your car?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see him kind of rustling around, and then you hear like more like stuff breaking in the house, like psh, as he's trying to get up. But
All right. Do we make it to the car, or does he come out?
He comes out, but now you guys are pretty much at the car.
Okay.
And you see him now. He has he doesn't have a bat, but you see him holding something else that's like long. It looks like
it's
a
not
pipe.
a rifle, is it?
Yeah. No, it looks like a pipe. Mm-hmm.
Step on it.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm flooring it.
Give me a drive to see if you can do this with stress.
Okay. I don't know if I even have a skill in that. I have failed it actually. 31.
Okay, so
over
you try
20,
to get
which
the
is the
key.
base.
You try to get the key in the slot, but it falls on the ground, on the ground of the car, and now Walt is right behind you guys, and he has the crowbar, and he's hitting the side of the car.
I'll try again.
Well, right now it's Jacob's turn.
Yeah, I will pick up the keys and hand them to Jessica.
Thank you.
Okay. Another drive.
All right. Oh man, I have to get under 20. 91.
Oh. Okay. But so that's is that a critical failure?
No.
No, not unless you get to like 99 or 100, right?
I think it has to be 96, right?
96 to 100, yeah.
Okay. So it's not a critical fail, but drop the keys again. But now this time he smacks the window right where the driver's seat is.
The only part of this car that's not made out of metal.
Roll a d4.
1.
You take one point of damage from the spray of the impact, and also the glass coming into the thing. And he keeps yelling, fuck you.
So he went around to the driver's side and he smashed in Jessica's window.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And now he's attempting to get his hand inside.
Oh, I'm gonna get out now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm gonna paste him again with that wrench.
Okay, it's your turn. You're gonna have to get around and attempt to hit him.
Tell me what I need to roll.
It's gonna be brawl again.
Brawl or wrench? I can use wrench. I'm 60% on both, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
48.
48. Okay, he's occupied with Brooks right now, trying to grab her. So he's not even gonna try to dodge. Roll damage.
Five points.
All right. Describe how you knock him out.
Oh, outstanding.
Yes.
He's got his hand inside the car. He's reaching and grasping around like that. And he's kind of got his head turned to the side toward me. And I just come up with a backhand and catch him right under the jaw. And he just sort of teeters back onto the pavement.
Yeah, you get him right on the jaw, and he starts falling over, and you just kind of hear mutters of him saying, "Mom, please, please," and he falls to the floor.
Is he dead?
Do you want to check his vitals? Does someone want to check his vitals?
I'm just asking Jacob.
I just looked at you with an intense stare, and I said, "We should leave."
I'm gonna take a breath and steady myself and say, I think, rather, we should check on his mother.
Divide and conquer.
You want to
I can
stay here and
I can tend to him.
Okay. Do tend to him gently.
Like you have been.
Yeah.
It's all I know.
I'll stop
on his wrench.
I'll stop partway up the yard and then turn around and say thank you. And then I'm going to go back in the house.
Okay. So Jacob, what are you going to do with Walt?
I have a 30 in first aid because I'm used to beating people up apparently. So I'm going to try to just make sure he doesn't choke on his own tongue, blood, breathing, standard ABC shock stuff.
Okay. You don't have to roll for this because
Okay.
you're going to have time as Brooks is investigating.
Okay.
But you tend to him to make sure he doesn't go comatose from this.
But I also strip his belt off him and lash his fists together so he won't beat the crap out of me if he wakes up.
Okay, noted. Okay.
That's
All right,
me.
so Brooks, you enter the house, and
Yeah.
I assume you're going upstairs to check on his mother?
I'll go upstairs and see if I can figure out what room it is and see if she's there.
Okay. So you go up the stairs, and as you're going up, you start to feel a little queasy. Like you start to smell this smell of rotten food, like near this one door. So you go up, and it's kind of like down the hallway, and it's to your right, and there's a door, and there's just plates of food next to the door, but it's all rotten, like rotten bread, rotten meat, rotten. The water looks untouched.
I'll knock.
No answer, but the door does creak open ajar when you do that.
Ms. Grant? I will push the door open the rest of the way and look in.
You get a quick look around, and you see a bed, and there's a sheet over what looks to be a woman.
Alive?
You can't. It's on the other side of the room. You can't
Well,
tell.
I'll go in and lift the sheet.
Okay, so you go in, and again, as you're going in, your feelings starting to get just more queasy, and then you feel like you're being watched as you're walking in. Like you feel like there's just eyes watching you all over, and you
Pull out a wrench.
I assume you pull the sheet off,
Yeah.
and when you pull the sheet,
It's
you
just
see
snakes, isn't it?
this gruesome sight. You see like a decapitated head of you can't tell what it is. It's like it could be a goat or a moose or something.
A moose?
and it's on the bed, and the rest of it is just a bunch of like twigs and dead rats all over, and just spreading, and like some of the rats are alive, and it starts flying on top of you. Give me a sanity check for sure.
I'll take one too.
I have failed this.
Okay, roll me it's gonna be a d6.
1.
Okay,
Yay!
so thankfully you don't go. It's definitely a sight, and you start, and it kind of pushes you back, and you see like this decapitated head of like, it could be a deer or a moose or a goat, you're not sure, and it has like eyes still like forming a little bit, and one's looking right at you, and as you are walking back, the door slams closed behind you, and we're gonna take our break.
Oh.
I actually wasn't going to leave yet. Does that mean I lose 1 sanity? Is that what the 1
Yes,
was?
you lose
Yes.
1 sanity.
Okay.
Just one Saturday.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching. We're going to take a 10-minute break and come back for our second half. Thank you,
Okay.
Alan.
Okay. Whew.
I have to say, I'm on break. I found my own wife while our show is on watching Dimension 20.
The betrayal.
That's because
betrayal.
she knew you were breaking in a bunch of noobs.
Oh,
In
The
her
betrayal.
defense, she had fallen asleep.
Oh, okay. All right. So when we last, before the break, we had some crazy things happen. The investigators found out that Rhodes has gone missing. And right now they're investigating everything they can before they could go to Blackwater. And where we last left off, Brooks and Jacob went to one of the students' house. Then they found him in some kind of rage, drunken rage maybe. Jacob was able to incapacitate him, but Brooks went back in to investigate his mother, and he found a sight of horror of like this weird, like a weird shape of a person, but made out of like animal bones and twigs and twine, and a head of like a goat or something, and rats everywhere. And as soon as that happened, the door in back of you close, and the rats around are starting to form a circle around you, Brooks. And then you start to look around, you notice that there's writings all over the walls. And tons of different phrases like mother and thousands young, mother, I'm here, mother, I'm coming, thousands young. And it's just all over the walls. And you see these rats coming at you, and they look like they're gonna attack you. What do you do?
Are the rats also on the bed?
Yes, some on the bed, but you notice. Remember how when you came in, you felt like you were being watched. All around the corners of the room are rats staring at you, and there's like rats all over the ground too, and they're all like surrounding you, coming closer.
Is there a window?
There is a window.
Do I feel like the door was pushed closed by rats?
You can't tell. You can't tell at this moment.
The style of house, I would have seen this from outside. There's a porch out front. Does that mean if I go out this window, there's a roof there for me to stand on?
You can assume so, but you can't be sure.
Oh, I can't see out the window whether there's something there.
No, there's rats in front of you. So right now the bed is in front of you with this weird thing on it, and the rats are surrounding you and you're towards the middle of the room. and the window's ahead of you, but there's rats in front of you, blocking you from the window.
Okay.
And
What's the lighting like in the room? Are the curtains closed?
the curtains, like one curtain is covering, the other one's not.
So it's a little bit of daylight in here already.
A little bit, yeah.
I would like to... try and startle the rats out of my way between me and the door. Like, make a motion, stomp my foot, see if I can get them to back up.
Okay. I would say this is a maneuver.
Okay.
Is maneuver a skill?
No.
No, so it's just going to be brawl. So do a brawl check.
Ooh, all right.
There is intimidate, but
There's what? Intimidate?
Intimidate,
That's
but-
even worse for me.
yeah.
Okay. I'll go for brawl. I haven't rolled under 90 yet. I'm gonna put these over here. I'm gonna get out these.
Okay, so
Yeah, so that's a failure, obviously.
okay, so you're attempting to startle these rats, but they're not phased at all. And as you're stomping on the floor, you feel like, again, you're being watched again, but now it's coming from the bed, and you swear, like, just from you looking up, you swear the eye moved on the
Goat head?
corpse, on the goat head, like it's like moving around. Do a sanity check. Another one.
So where the fuck is Max? Where is Max with his camera right now?
Oh,
I'm in the library.
Huge 35-pound camera.
Like,
Guys, this is my fourth number that starts with a 9.
no.
Oh,
you used to
is
different kind of light.
it a fumble? Is it 96?
No, it's 90 even, but
Oh,
it's a whole different set of dice too.
okay.
Man,
Roll another-
Jacob, can me and you meet in the middle?
I was gonna say that's insane. No pun
Yeah.
intended.
Roll another d6.
6.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Okay, so now you're gonna roll. You are about to go insane. Now you're gonna roll intelligence.
hold on.
Get
Let me
comfortable,
find some
Jacob.
new
You're gonna be up
dice.
for a while.
Okay, that's a success. 58
Oh,
under
That's
75.
actually bad.
You don't want to. You don't want to.
You don't want that.
No.
I'm aware.
Okay, so lose that 6 insanity, but now you have gone temporarily insane, and you have developed a fear of rats.
That's not insane. That's a normal
That's
response to the
normal.
situation.
But I mean, now you're like super scared of rats, like rat phobia, basically, and
Perfect excuse to burn this house down.
and now as this is happening, you swear you start to hear something. You start to hear a voice in your head, Brooks, and it sounds exactly like your biological mother. Like she's talking to you directly, and she's saying, "Come back to me. Come back to me."
Love to.
And you almost feel like you're hearing it in your head, but you're also hearing it from the head that's in the room.
Oh man.
It's like it's like an echo almost.
Not now, Mom.
And now the rats attack you.
Fuck these guys.
All 200 of them.
See, so that's gonna be so a couple trying to hit you, and that's gonna be right now. You take 3 damage.
Wow.
As you're getting overwhelmed by rats. They start jumping on your shoulders. Some are falling from the ceiling, and they're like nibbling on your neck. and you just see red eyes everywhere. And again, you swear, you're not sure, but you swear you see the eyes the rotten eyes on that head moving more and more. Your
Is there
turn.
any way I can use accounting to get out of this?
Disguise.
I'm just barreling for the door.
The door you came in.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to the door, but it won't budge.
Okay.
You try to open it, it's not moving.
And
Turn around and run
just
for the window.
for context, as time is passing, Jacob is outside in broad daylight, a person of color in this neighborhood,
Okay.
sitting next to a car he can't afford, which he has got in, with an incapacitated and bound homeowner on the street.
Okay.
He's just calmly sitting in there, and I don't know if I need to roll my 40 drive auto to start the car, but the engine's running. And he's just looking around like this.
Okay. That's happening, but give me a listen as that's happening. Give me a listen.
And my listen is 35. All right. Fail.
Oh.
Oh, wait, what? No.
44.
By how much?
44. It fails by 9.
You could use luck.
Or push it.
Oh no, he won't be able to push this.
Oh.
I have 60 luck. I'd have to burn 9. Yeah, I'll burn 9. Sure.
All right, running a 9 luck. Mark that off. You hear the screams of Brooke from the top of the house.
Objection.
Right.
I have not screamed.
Yes, you did. When you lost that sanity, you definitely screamed.
Okay, fair enough.
So you hear the screams of Brooke coming from the house.
Am I noticing that any neighbors or anything like that have begun to take notice?
None yet.
Okay. All right. Is action switching back to upstairs, or is it my turn?
Yeah. We're gonna do Brooke, and then we're gonna do
Okay.
you.
Yeah,
But you
go
definitely
for
heard her scream. So Brooke,
Okay.
it's still your turn.
Okay, so I tried the door, didn't work. I'm turning around and running for the window.
Okay. So you won't make it all the way to the window right now, but it's gonna be Jacob's turn now.
Okay.
I hear the scream. I assume that the bedroom is on the front side, and that's why I could hear the scream.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
When I look up, can I see Jessica?
Give me a spot.
25. That's good to go.
All right. You definitely see her. Like, wait, was that a hard?
That is a regular.
Regular. Okay. You see her. Yeah, you see her running around the room, and you also see something black on the window, but you can't make it out.
I don't even want to call out because I don't want to create. I leave the car running and I get out of the car.
Okay, you leave the car running, you get out of the car.
Yeah, and I'm approaching the house and I'm trying to quietly call to her. And I just said, jump for the porch roof.
Okay, so back to the top. Rats. Let's see. More rats are swarming you. Roll me a d4.
That's 4.
Take 4 damage. As the rats, now you can feel them getting in your clothes and getting like around, like they're like ripping your clothes apart almost. Your turn, Brooks. So you're running for the window.
I am. I'm
All right.
going to try and get out it.
Okay, are you trying
Come on.
to like take your time, or are you just gonna burst through?
Well, is it closed, first of all?
Well, it is closed, yeah.
I think being bitten to death by rats, I'm gonna just smash through.
Okay. All right.
This
so
is not time to like pause and open something.
Rule of cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could roll.
so
Can I roll just strength for it?
I was gonna say Dex, but I could say Strength too.
All right.
Whichever one you want to do.
I'll do strength. That's a pass by 2.
Yay!
Okay, so you have like this adrenaline because the rats are nibbling on you and biting you, and you're just like
So nasty.
and you and you hit through the window, and now roll me a luck.
Two. It's an extreme success.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay, you barrel out the window. You are falling like almost off the roof, and you grab onto the edge of the roof before you fall completely off. And now
And I
you're
land on a
hanging
hit
from
point.
and now you're hanging from the roof right here, but you're hanging on tight. And
I
Jacob,
run,
you-
I,
and you
ru-
see-
I run up to where I'm like can help her and catch her as she falls.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you see like broken glass and rats probably still on me, and yeah.
Yeah, and whatever rats are on her, like skirting off of her, and they're like running away.
Nasty.
All right, I will drop down with Jacob's assistance, and then just sort of like stand up straight and try to act like I'm fine, even though I'm
I
bleeding
see
from
that
100 points.
you are summoning your gumption, but that you are very shaken, and I just look you right in the eye and say, "Now we should leave."
Yeah, she's not in there.
yeah, she's fine. She's fine.
Okay, are you gonna let her drive, Jacob?
No, I'm not going to
It's her
try.
car.
He's got
She
it
has
running.
To let me drive. She has to
Yeah.
let me drive.
Well, not necessarily.
But I offer. She had.
I'm
No,
gonna-
I'm saying it's yours. It's yours to give. You're the captain. of the
yeah.
ship.
I'm gonna ask you to drive at this point, because also above the table, I had just heard that you have a higher drive skill than me anyway.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get in the car, and Walt is in the back, right? the car-
Is he in the
no,
trunk?
he is tied on the street.
Okay, are you gonna leave him there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not messing with him. We're done with this place.
All right, so Jacob, give me a quick drive.
To avoid the cops.
24.
This man.
His dice, man.
I'm really happy he's on the team.
I feel like we could meet in the middle somewhat.
So
with the dice
he gets
rolls.
in there. He starts the car, and Brooks, you're like doing this with your hair and stuff like that. Like, oh, just
I've got my book out and I'm sketching what I saw.
okay. All right, and you guys drive off, and you leave you leave Walt there,
This is how Stephen King was born.
and right before the house leaves the distance, Brooks, you hear your mother again saying, "Come home, come home."
I'm gonna look around, not see my mother, and go right back to my drawing.
Real quick, give me one more sanity.
Yeah, go to hell. I got a 51. That's a pass.
Yay.
Yeah.
So you don't take any sanity loss, but you are still deathly afraid of rats.
Deathly afraid of rats, and I'm at 6 out of 14 hit points.
Yeah. All right. So now it's you guys have the floor. What do you guys do from here? Rendezvous.
I would appreciate a trip to a
definitely
dock.
try to go back and find our friends because
Okay.
we still have to prepare to make that drive out there.
All right.
And
So
then
you
we'll
guys
do that
meet up.
tomorrow.
You guys meet up and you see Brooks in a mangled state, and
Hello.
Jacob looks like he's got a good sweat on him too.
Oh my goodness.
How? What happened?
Walter wasn't much help.
You haven't done anything to help her? And I run over and I dig into my purse, and I have like a bunch of band-aids and stuff in my purse because I, messing with sharp rocks and stuff all the time. And I have first aid. Can I do a first aid? Can I roll for first aid for her?
Yeah, go ahead.
And that is, I failed it.
So you're a little bit stressed out seeing her in this state.
Come on, guys.
With respect, Professor, I think you're doing it wrong. Can I dogpile that and also use first aid?
I could say that who has the better first aid?
I think she does. I only have a 30.
I have 70.
If you help her, I'll let her roll with advantage.
Okay.
Okay. So do that same roll, but now do one more percentage dice.
Oh, 22.
Yay!
Yeah.
That is a
Hard success.
hard success. Yes.
All
Okay,
right.
so for first aid, they recover in case it grants 1 hit point recovery. Maybe attempted once. So she gets back 1 hit point?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
And that's it, right?
That's it.
Okay.
Well, it's better than 0.
That's right.
While you're doing this, I'm just like, don't you hate rats?
Almost as much as I hate thunderstorms.
So what happened? What did you find? What did Walt say?
Rats.
What's wrong with her?
I hold
She
up the
went
drawing.
through a lot and then went through a window.
What did
A
you
window.
Well, first, Walt threw a window at me, and then I went through a different window. But in between that, there was a goat head that talked like my mother and a lot of rats. And here's the weird thing. The rats weren't eating the old food. The old food was still there, but the rats were inside the room. I don't know.
Max is taking notes. Now Max is writing down everything.
You don't need to take notes. I already drew it.
I look at this. I start sketching what she drew.
You're saying that.
And
Wait. What about a goat head?
I said, "Is that
What's
is that
so
a
hard to
moose?"
understand? There were sticks in a bed, and it had a goat head.
And it talked to you?
Yeah, well, my mother talked to me.
Your mother was there?
No.
It was a long story, but the one thing that we did hear Walter say was the same phrase, 1,000 young. 1,000 young.
Yeah, thousands young, and I'm coming, mother. He had it written on the walls. He had it written on the walls a lot of times. I don't know how he did all that with the rats in there.
So a couple of
And
rats.
while
Yeah.
being drunk.
Not a couple of rats. There were hundreds of rats. Hundreds of them. I don't know how many came out the window with me. Did you count them, Jacob?
Dozens at least.
And those are just the ones that came out the window with me.
So 1,000 young. Yeah. Maximilian is like tuning everybody out. Focus. He's like thinking of all the weird things that he's hearing. He's like, okay.
So how was the library?
We found something. Don't know how much it helps, but we found some information about Cade, about Cade's rest, and there's something out there that seems to heal people, and that's why I was thinking Agnes might have gotten a taste of that. The Cade juice out there, and there's also, they also tried to blow it up. I don't know if they ended up doing it or not, Well, I think they did. They ended up blowing it up with gunpowder. So it sounds like that's what Rhodes was trying to do again. And this was like in the 17th century. It was like 1660 they were doing this stuff.
Agnes did say that they took her to a cave.
Mm-hmm.
Next time, maybe I can go to the library.
It was anybody could have gone. So everything. Do we need to call anybody about Walter? Do we need to get the police out there?
I think
yeah.
the less we have to say about Walter, the better it will be. But we still have a long drive to get out to Blackwater.
Well, she doesn't look like she's in much of condition to drive out there right now. What time is it?
Well,
I would say now it's getting close to like 5.
can we just like maybe hit a doctor?
There are nurses at the university.
Yeah, I just have maybe like 20 or 50 rat bites.
Can that actually be? Can that be? We got the one hit point for first aid. Will they be able to help?
Well, they could give them medicine.
Okay.
A medicine check. But it's gonna take an hour.
Oh.
Well, we're not trying to go anywhere between now and 6 o'clock.
No. Definitely.
I think we should take her to the hospital.
Yep, take her to the hospital.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Darling, you look a mess. Let's take you to the hospital and let's get all of this fixed up, and you can tell us all about your mother, and we can tell you what we found at the library. How does that sound?
Sounds good. That's a good thing.
Okay, so you guys go to the medical station at the university, or do you go to a hospital?
I think we should go to like the hospital.
Okay.
I've got first aid. I'm not going to bleed out right now.
How much is a hospital?
Room.
How much is a hospital visit in the 1920s?
Oh, I don't know.
Surely they'll bill her.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your
later.
credit rating?
35, I think. Let's see. 35. Yeah.
Let's see. Medical case.
This was before.
$10.45.
No problem. I have almost that much on me in cash.
Okay.
That's expensive.
I can help. I can donate some.
Okay. All right. So you go there. Roll me a 1d3.
That's a 2.
You get 2 points back.
Yay.
Nice.
And that's the
Hooray,
most
Western
that's
medicine.
And that's the most you can get right now.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, you'll get back another hit point if nothing else happens.
Okay. Well, the end of the day is more or less now, right?
Well, no, you gotta wait till you fall asleep.
Right, but like as players, we're not planning to do anything else until tomorrow, right?
Oh, so you're gonna stay here? You're not gonna go out today?
No.
No.
We aren't going to drive through the night. No.
Okay, so do you guys go back to your
Night
homes,
driving.
or do you stay in one house? What do you do?
I think we go home. I don't know. I think we go to our individual homes unless.
Yeah. Nothing seems worthy of staying together in my mind, anyway.
We drop off Christine and Jessica, and then I'm gonna borrow your car and go home with Max since we live next door.
Yeah.
And I'll meet you when you say in the morning.
Maybe one of you gentlemen would not mind staying here.
I can stay.
People might talk.
I'll feed your cat.
Well, I think we should bring the cat over.
Oh, that's good. Is it a
First,
good
you have to go buy
mouse?
a cat.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a cat soon.
Yeah. Cat, if I have a cat, cat's coming. But I don't think I have a cat.
All right. Aside from that, yes, I'll
Okay,
make
so-
you comfortable, and then we'll go to sleep.
I'll walk
Okay.
home.
All right, so
You
who's
can
staying
take
with
the
Brooks?
car.
Oh, you can have Max's.
Okay.
Jacob, you can take the car home. I think we're fine.
All right. What time shall I pick you up in the morning? I'll get it fueled up.
Yeah, we should get an early start because if it's a full day's drive, we don't want to get out there too late,
Yeah, maybe be here by 7.
and we don't know where we're staying. So,
Yeah.
so it's 7 o'clock, maybe 7, 8.
Yeah.
at the
We can get on
latest.
the road by yeah.
Sunrise is around 6:30 in the morning at this time of year at that latitude.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to be on the road by 7:30?
I think we should
7.
be.
Let's go with that.
And then you can come pick us up at 7, and then we'll go get Christy, and then we can take
I'll
off.
be here.
All right.
Okay, so recover another point, Brooks, of health.
Okay. That gets
That
me up
night.
to 10.
But that night,
Why do things have
Roll-
to happen?
roll me a sanity check again.
No.
I think my pug just died. That's 100.
No,
That's
No way.
a callback joke to an earlier Cthulhu game. Yeah, I rolled 100.
You rolled
all
100.
zeros.
All zeros.
Oh,
All zeros. Oh man. Okay. All right. So you're at the hospital still, right?
No, we went home.
Okay. You're you're
I'm
at
at
Brooks.
home. I'm at home, and
house.
Maximilian
And
is
Max
staying
is
at my
on-
place with me.
yeah, I'm on the couch or floor.
Okay. So Brooke, Jessica, you're dreaming, and you see your mother in your dream, but she looks younger, and you feel younger in this dream. Like you look down on yourself, and it looks like you're like in your 20s again. And your mom is looking down at you, but she's bigger. She's like just taller than you, looking down, like you feel like a baby compared to her. And she's saying to you, why have you not come home? You should be home by now.
Mother, I'm staying with a man. He's into ghosts, and he's very well dressed.
Any other
Come
range?
home.
No, he doesn't.
and now all of a sudden you feel this draw, like you start hearing voices in your head about roads and Cade's Rest, and now you feel like you really want to go there, it's like pulling you, and you start hearing voices of your mother saying, you would make me so proud if you just come home. And you're believing this 100%. Like you feel like you almost believe like your mom's there at Blackwater now.
Okay, so I'm gonna be the crazy one for the rest of the story.
And as this is happening, Max, you see Jessica like talking in her sleep. She keeps saying like, Mom, I'm coming. Mom, I'm coming.
Is does she seem like she's not screaming? Is she? She's just sort of is she talking softly in her sleep? Is she yelling?
It's close to yelling, but you do see tears coming from her eyes.
What are you doing in my room?
Well, no. Well,
You're asleep. You don't know.
you're
Okay.
hearing
Agreed.
this, and maybe Max came in.
Sure, the
And-
door is open, so
Yeah.
you probably
Yeah.
did.
But I do want to, Keeper, I did want to ask a little bit of a retcon. Can I, at this point, knowing that we're going to leave tomorrow in the morning, have my weapon? Can I put that here?
Do you think Max would think this is dangerous enough to bring a weapon?
Well, I'm saying if they've told me what they went through and he believes, I think he would have got, since he knows he's leaving in the morning, he's not going back to his apartment.
Okay, so you would have to go there before you went back with Brooks.
Right. I would have had to gone back, got back,
Yeah.
and come back.
We could have driven there first, and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Care of
If you believe so, if you believe he thinks for sure that there's going to be trouble, yeah, you can bring it.
Okay. Thank you. Because I'm thinking if he was going in the morning, he would have it.
Yeah.
At this point, no, but for tomorrow he would.
But you don't. I don't think, because it's just a pistol, right?
Right. It's just a pistol.
Well, could you just have Jacob pick it up? He's going back to your place anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't have somebody else pick up a pistol.
Yeah.
Good.
It's from the war, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're seeing Brooks hysterical in her sleep, crying, talking about her mother.
Don't shoot me though.
I was like, I do. I try to wake her. She's gone through a lot today. I try to wake her up very gently.
Okay. So as you're trying to wake her up, Brooks, because of that fumble with that sanity, your eyes slightly open, and when you see Max, you swear you see like the rats, like you see a rat head in front of you, and it's trying to hold you down, and it's just instinct, and you try to attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Yeah, raw.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I understand that.
Great news! I got a 20. That's a success.
All right. So roll damage for your brawl.
Okay, it's 1d3 plus 1d4. 5.
All right. So you clock Max in the face
Ouch.
because you see a rat face. Just
This is just the best day.
I don't hate her. Do you feel better
What
now?
a gentleman.
Do you feel better now?
No, I absolutely don't, Rat Mom.
Right.
See, this is why I'm glad you stayed with the crazy lady.
I said I'd stay.
Oh,
I was
and
like, well, so you can.
by the way, Brooks, roll another d6.
Oh, gladly. 5.
Okay, so you lose another 5 sanity.
What?
Good Lord, we haven't even left town yet.
And now, so you still have the phobia of the rat, but now you have another thing on top, which your number one priority is to find your mother at Blackwater. That is your number one priority, even more than Rhodes.
Does Jessica wake up at least when she hits me, or?
Yeah, do I wake up after I hit her? Him?
Yeah, she wakes. Yeah. After you hit her, you realize what you've done, and you see Max in front of you, and you're like, oh no.
Oh, Max, I'm sorry. I thought you were my mom, which is why I hit you.
What?
No, not my mom, but like my rat mom.
What?
I realize how that sounds.
Do you?
I'm sorry I hit you.
Okay. Keep that gumption for tomorrow, just in case. Hopefully, you have the same kind of fists of fury. I'm sure they talk like that then.
I'm normally not like this. You know, I go on ghost hunts. It's fine. It's just that there were a lot of rats.
Yes. Yeah, that would be very disconcerting having a lot of rats. I understand that.
Okay. All right.
So go.
Sorry to wake you with
No.
my fist.
No, I woke you.
Oh, right.
and
You're in my
said
room.
Thank you. You said thank you with your fist.
I see. I see.
So hopefully
I'm
you
gonna-
can go back to sleep.
Yeah, I'm going to go get some chamomile or something.
All right. Did you mark off?
I did
that-
want to ask. Did you tell me that anything about your mom and Blackwater, or you just said that you thought you?
I didn't
heard
I didn't say anything about that, no.
Okay.
I think at this stage it's too much. It's too intangible for me to put into words right now.
Okay.
Okay. So, I guess we go to the next morning. I guess you recover 1 hit point max.
Yeah, I
Because-
already marked
yeah.
that. Yeah.
I lost
And
5, right? Hold on.
yeah, you lost 5. So you recover 1 more.
You get one back.
Okay.
You get 1 back. Yeah. And you guys meet up in the morning.
I'm there at 7 a.m. The car is fueled.
You notice
You
a nice shiny welt
Mm.
on Max's face.
You show up and more injuries have happened.
I was like, was she? Did something like this happen? This is what happens when you hang out with her. I've learned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's an interesting lady.
I told you I was familiar with the gray areas of life. You didn't believe me.
No question now.
I was like, it was a
Okay,
pretty good punch too. Pretty good punch.
All right, so you guys ready to go out? You have everything you need?
Christy, is wearing her helmet. She's got her whole spelunking outfit on right now. She's not wearing her, she's figuring that they're going to go messing in the muck. So she's outfitted for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got my typewriter, so I guess I'm set.
All right, so it's going to be about an 8-hour drive starting now.
We're gonna
do
RP
you
in
guys-
real time.
Do you guys eat before? I assume, right?
I think
Who
so.
makes breakfast? So do you guys go get breakfast?
I think I have to make breakfast at this point.
Mm.
You're gonna let her make breakfast?
There's no
I'll
rats
watch,
in it.
I'm gonna watch her.
Give
Stay
me
away
a-
from the knives.
Give me a cooking skill.
I don't have that.
Sure.
I have
Okay.
chemistry.
How's your survival? Do you have survival?
Yeah.
No, base 10%. How about biology? Does that work? Everyone gets 1 egg and some toast.
That's perfect. That's exactly what.
What's the
Christine
worst
has
that
for
could
breakfast.
happen?
I don't know. What
Natural.
what would you guys use for cooking?
I would not make someone roll to make breakfast.
Well, because right now you're stressed. That's why you're stressed.
Mechanical repair.
Maybe if you just make it a bagel and schmear, can you just do that? That doesn't require cooking.
Yeah.
Great.
You-
Let's do that.
Yeah. She makes you like mediocre breakfast.
Toast.
So.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just cold coffee, old bagels.
All right, Maximilian jumps in and helps out.
All right.
'Cause, I can't deal with like cold coffee. And when she puts a cup of cold coffee in front of me.
After a night like that,
No.
I made it last night so it'd be ready.
All right. So, who's driving all the way there?
well, I'm driving because I had the car and I fueled it up and I changed the spark plugs while I was at it. So
Did you do anything about the driver's side window?
no, that's all on you.
I assume that the taillights are busted out.
That
as
was
well?
that was outside of my my
fair
credit
enough.
rating, which is only a 15. But you know what? I'm not wearing the tie because I'm not going into the office today. So there you go.
Okay, so you guys start driving. You if you put the map, Steve, the Boston map, Massachusetts, I mean.
There we go.
All right, so you guys driving. I don't know what's the common music that would be playing right now.
I'm not sure if it was
1920s.
common for cars to even have radios in the 1920s.
No, they didn't.
They didn't. So what do you guys use? What do you guys do to pass the time?
Actually, I bring books, as many things I can find on Cade's Rest, and read out loud to everybody while we're driving.
Okay,
I'll
so
just sit in the back and draw in my sketchbook.
Max, what are you doing?
I am reading from a book called Paranormal Activity.
I think made a great movie out of that.
It's about a family that strange things were happening in their home at night, and they were recording it by writing.
Okay, so nothing eventful happens when you guys pass Foxfield, and it's going good. So I would say you guys, once it gets to like hour 7-ish, you notice a storm starts to come along,
Oh no.
and it starts raining pretty heavily as you're coming towards Blackwater, and visibility is a little hard to see. Jacob, give me a drive check.
Okay. Fail. 95.
Oh.
So it's not a fumble.
Not
No.
a fumble.
Okay,
but
okay.
Round the
a big
So-
fail.
So as you're getting closer to Blackwater and the rain's coming down, you notice that it's getting harder and harder to keep the car steady on the road because the mud is like gunking up the tires, and you start swerving on the road like this. And as this is happening, as you're trying to regain control, everyone except Jacob, give me a spot check.
I rolled a 100.
Ooh.
I rolled a 98.
Oh,
I rolled a 58 over 45, so it's a fail.
everybody failed.
Okay. So Jacob, you're trying to regain control, and then all of a sudden your headlights beam over and you see eyes in front of you. Looks to be like a deer in your headlights. And
By the way, this is the car.
yeah, and you just go straight into it because no one was able to warn
See
you.
it.
Mhm.
So give me another drive auto, but this is going to be extreme to regain control.
This deer is like one of the
13.
things.
So that's only a hard, but I can burn luck, right?
Yeah, you can.
So 3 points. So I'm at 51 now. I go down to 48.
Okay, so you crash into this big elk, whatever, and all these like the glass particles are coming inside the car. You feel the water from the rain, and you're trying to regain control, and you just about move the car in the right spot before it hits into a tree. But it's not bad enough that where everyone gets hurt badly, but you're able to maneuver it pretty well. Everyone roll a d4.
Cars only go like 40 miles an hour max.
Okay.
4.
1.
3.
Okay. This is how much damage you take.
I thought you were going to say that, yeah.
Yeah.
There goes the 4 hit points I recovered yesterday.
And now the car is smashed up against a tree, and you see this, and you see the deer on top of your hood, and right away you guys notice that this deer looks strange. It's like it has, you know how it has the horns right here? It also has horns, yeah, like the antlers, but it also has antlers all over its back and its spine, and its snout looks unusually long too. But it's hard to see at night in the rain. It just looks weird to you.
Is the car
Functional?
functional? Can it be reversed?
Give me a drive.
$76.
Listen, so I was going to try to help. So I can try helping to push it out of.
Well, right right now the wheels are spinning in the mud. And as the wheels are spinning, you guys look off into the distance from the car around you in the darkness, and you see more eyes floating in the darkness.
No.
Can I
Middle
push
six.
that?
You want to push it?
Can I? Is that an option?
Yes, but I'm letting you know right now, if you fail, the engine is going to just turn completely off.
Yeah, well, if I'm not getting rubber to the road, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Mm.
So the way I will push it is I will run it down into the gear, get it into the lowest range,
Mhm.
and eke it forward just a little, and then try to jam it into reverse and go.
Oh,
I
I got
assume there's only one reverse gear.
All right, go for it.
Kind of thing.
Fail.
Oh. So yeah, you try to push it, but unfortunately, it stalls out completely. It's like, and you see like steam coming out from the front of it, and
And you
So
hear
in
me
the head.
mutter, I'm going to be late to see Mother.
all right, and now everyone give me their dexes again.
55.
45.
50
55, 50 for
max.
okay, 50 for Max.
75 for Christy.
Ooh.
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 Christy pulls out an Uzi.
Wow, 50.
However, Christy is
To the
freaking out right
chopper.
now because one of Christy's phobias is thunderstorms.
Yeah, it's coming down hard right now. So, well,
You
right now it's
started
Christy.
with a phobia?
Christy, is your turn.
All right. Christy's like, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. We gotta find cover. We gotta find cover. And so she's pulling everything out of the car and heading up to the road. And she's looking for cars coming up and down the road to call for help.
Give me a luck.
Give you a luck. A luck, you say. Be good to me, please. No. I failed.
No, nothing coming right now. You're all by yourself.
We'll see you next week with 4 new characters.
Maximilian. Sorry, I'm not next. I don't know if I'm next.
Well,
I don't think
hold
so.
on 1 second. Okay. Brooke, your turn.
You said there are eyes out there.
Yes, floating like green eyes.
I will pull out my carbide hand torch, which is a type of old lantern, strike it up, and light up where the eyes are.
All right. You do that, and you see another one of those like elk deers, but this one's totally fine. It's just standing in front of you, and you see again tons of antlers all over its body. Its face is like drooling, and it's coming at you slowly.
Have you seen Mother?
No response, but it is gonna hit the car. Everyone, give me a dex.
Why is everyone so angry at my car?
I'm not at the car. I'm up the road.
Oh, sorry, everyone
Yeah.
except Christy.
I
Okay.
pass with a 29.
I also managed to pass with a 46.
I do not. 81.
Oh,
The guy
okay,
with the gun failed.
81. Okay, so can you roll me a d3?
One.
Okay, so take 1 point of damage from the. You guys brace, and it hits the car, and again it just pushes it up more against the tree. Max's turn.
So this thing crashes into the car that I'm in. I don't want to pull out my weapon. But can I get out of the car? I want to get out.
So you were sitting on the passenger side.
Okay.
You can get out, but you're gonna need to like maneuver your way out a little bit. So I would say to get out of the car is gonna require like a dex or a strength.
My Dex is better. I'll try for Dex.
Okay.
$98.
Oh man, the bad rolls are happening right now. It's like so you try to like maneuver the door open, but it's like crunched up against the tree, so it's hard to like get out. Jacob.
Obviously,
That's a fumble, yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying that is a fumble. 'Cause it's
Yeah. So your door is it's locked up against the tree. You can't get out. Jacob.
The living elk is on my side. Is that correct? Driver's side.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Well, I do have.
A wrench.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll down the window and paste the elk with my wrench.
No, you're not. There's no window there.
There's no window.
There's no
Oh,
window.
that's right.
Yeah,
I don't even have to. I just
Yeah,
paste it.
Walter helped you out with that already.
Coming in the window the whole time.
Step off, Bambi. All right, here we go. 15.
Oh, geez. Nice.
Yeah, that is an extreme success on the money.
Ooh.
Is Bambi
okay.
looking for his mother too?
So
Mm.
refresh my memory. Extreme is you roll your damage at max, or how does it work again?
It's max. Isn't it max? Is it max damage plus? I can't remember this. So I gotta look at it. Isn't it max if you get an extreme success on a melee attack like that? Isn't it max damage plus bonus or something like that?
Yes.
Let me. Sorry, it's been a while.
No.
It just never happens.
Yeah.
Well, that's firearms anyway.
Yeah, maybe it is. Let's see.
So I'm in the combat. I'm trying to look for extreme success. Extreme damage and impales. Greater damage is inflicted. Gain extreme level of success. Attack is made on a character turn. If the attacker achieves extreme success with a non-impaling weapon, blunt, such as a fist or club, then they have hit a weak point and cause maximum damage plus bonus damage.
Cool. So
you do max damage plus bonus.
Plus I have to roll the d4.
Yeah.
So 10 points total.
Awesome. Okay. Roll me a luck.
Okay. Right now I am at 48, and that's a 20.
Woo!
Okay, good. So you take your wrench and you lodge it in this thing's flesh, just almost like a stab, and it goes far enough in that you almost lose your wrench because it's like pulling away from you, but you hold on tight and the wrench just comes out, and the elk just it lets out this weird like scream that you never heard before from an animal, and it kind of like goes and it like leaps and goes off into the forest. But you did major damage to that thing.
Cool.
And you see like all this blood coming off of it, but it's like definitely in a lot of pain.
That was a real nice car I used to have.
I definitely take this opportunity to get out of the driver's side, and I don't know what kind of upholstery is on there, but my dad gave me this wrench, and it's one of my treasured possessions. So I'm wiping it off on the upholstery since I'm not worried about the car anymore.
Well, it's still running like hell, so you can that helps with your cleaning.
Yeah, I hope it's not gonna rust up your tools there.
So
you
now
left your car in my wrench.
so there's no danger right now. What do you guys do to get this car out?
Just take a nap in the mud.
Is there anything that can be done? Because I pushed the roll and the engine was...
Yeah, it's you're gonna have to get this car to a shop now.
I can't field repair it even with mechanical repair.
You can try, but right now there's a big animal corpse on top of the hood.
It's dead though.
It seems like it.
Surely we can.
Well, let's see.
Okay.
Let's determine whether it's dead and move it off of the hood if we can.
Poke it. Max tries to find a big stick.
Okay.
Poke the moose.
Will
thing.
it dodge if I just hit it with my wrench again?
Roll to hit.
Okay,
18.
I think that's a yes. 18.
You rolled really well to hit a stationary moose.
Right.
Roll for damage as well.
Yeah, roll for damage. So Max, you try to poke at this thing, and then you just see Jacob go.
That's another 5 points.
Okay. So yeah, you see this thing. What looks like it might have had some life in it. Now it just kind of goes still.
Okay. Can I just gently nudge it off?
Yeah, you try. Yeah, you gently. It's raining like hell right now. And it comes off the thing, and it just does a hard flop on the floor.
When I flip open the hood, what do I see?
It's you see a lot of the engine's like cracked open almost.
Oh no.
That's bad.
That's very bad.
What would I need to? I have a 70 mechanical repair. What would I need to get? Would it have to be extreme or just hard?
For it to like go back to functional, it would have to be extreme.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a try.
I
Yeah.
have mechanical repair as well. Can I assist him to make it better for him?
Yeah, if you work together, you can give him advantage.
Cool.
Okay.
First roll, 39. Second roll, come on. Fail. So yeah, I'm not able to. That's only a regular success.
So
It's
advantage is not rolling twice.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
You roll 3 dice. Two 2 percentage and 1 non-percentage.
So you take the better of the, like in the tens place. So you roll 2.
I see. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
my online die roller is just it just gives me that number. So let me roll
Yeah.
tens instead. Sorry about that.
No worries. This is why you need physical dice.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so first is a 10, second is a 3, and the third is a 3. So if I count that as 0, 3, and 3, does that give me an extreme success?
If one of them is a 3, yeah.
I think one of them's a 3 then. Yeah.
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 Okay, so but this is going to require some time. So you guys are going to be in the rain for at least I would say at least an hour.
Okay.
And
I think I can fix it, but I need somebody to hold that lantern, and I need somebody to
but even with this fix, it might just barely make it to Blackwater before breaking down again.
I need somebody to pull off the windshield wiper on the passenger side, and as many rubber gaskets as you can fish off the doors.
Just give me something
I'll hold
to
the
do.
lantern.
Give me something to do. I'll do whatever you need me to do so that I'm distracted from the storm.
If there's nothing physical that needs to be done except for that, I want to keep watch on the around, just to see if there's anything else moving out there.
I hand you
Please
my
shoot
flashlight.
anything that tries
I
to
will,
sneak up
and
on you while I
I have my
fix this car.
weapon ready.
Okay, so you guys are working. Jessica, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just holding the lantern.
Okay.
Also,
Oh.
I was just reading on my I was just rereading the insanity rules, and I realized my temporary insanity will have passed by now. It only lasts 1d10 hours, and it happened yesterday, so it's should be cleared.
Yes, but it depends on the sanity.
Well,
So,
the phobia sticks.
yeah, the phobia sticks. Yeah.
The
So yeah,
phobia
you're not insane, but you
Yeah.
still have this big fear of the rats, and you still have this big draw to go to Blackwater.
So, Jacob, I'm giving you
Um,
my headlamp that I would normally wear into the cave to use to look into the car.
Cool.
So then so then we can save the lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so
I take a picture of the deer.
it's
Nice.
it's hard to take a picture right now in the rain.
I know.
Yeah, so I would say
Can I roll for it?
No,
I don't
but
know if
just
I-
crack one of them antlers off it.
I don't know if it's actually unfortunately
Might
I
not
don't
be
think
possible.
unfortunately I don't think it's possible to take a picture right now
Okay.
because it's like the rain's just coming down so hard and you're still recovering.
Yeah.
But this hour passes and you do your best and the engine comes back to life, but it's you can tell it's still weak. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna
That like whatever I use to
Yeah.
try to
yeah.
fix the
Like-
its cylinder
like
head
you're-
it's barely holding.
Yeah, so you guys make it back in and try to get the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you guys get back in the car, and you're pretty much almost there, and you see. So let me give you this map here. Well, actually, bring up the map of the drawing again.
Yeah, one moment.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay, so do you see that road from the right?
Mhm.
That's where you guys
This
are
one?
coming from. Yeah,
We're coming from here.
and you guys just make it to Blackwater before the engine just completely shuts off.
Just steam coming out.
Yeah,
Can't see through it.
and then right before you get in there, you see a old man coming up to you from the darkness, and he's holding a lamp too. And he looks like he's wearing a hat. Looks like a sheriff hat. And he says, "What the hell happened here?" And that's where we're gonna end for tonight.
Mom?
Oh,
Thank
All
you
right,
for part
thanks, Alan.
one
start.
of Blackwater
so
Creek. We're gonna next week we're gonna meet up again, and we're gonna investigate the Blackwater Creek, and hopefully
Yes.
we'll find out the mystery.
Ooh.
Thanks, everyone, for playing
Thank
with us
you, Alan.
tonight.
Oh,
Thank
See you
you.
next week.
one more thing before we end. Make sure, I should have said this at the beginning. Any roles you succeeded in, you have to do the advancement now
Oh, that won't be a problem.
for those
Yeah.
roles, and, all that stuff. And for your luck and stuff like that. But anyway, great job.
Yeah,
guys.
so thanks for running this, Alan.
Thank
I
you
can't
very
wait for
much.
next week. Friday, Shadows of Archonia 2, episode 68 should be our penultimate episode of that campaign.
Can't wait.
Maybe 2 more after that. Probably not. We'll see.